Good afternoon everyone. So in today's video, I shall be talking about the folk dances of India. As you know, India is a wonderful country with varied cultures. So in the similar way, we have a variety of folk dances being performed by the various artists with various ornaments and colorful attire. Let's have a look at the wonderful land of India, which wants to display a various form of folk dances. India is a land of varied culture and traditions. Diversities in all spheres make the Indian culture quite unique. Indian folk and tribal dances are product of different socio-economic setup and traditions evolved over ages. In India, we have festivals and celebrations virtually every year, and dances are performed to express joy and festivity. This has added to the richness of Indian culture. Since every festival is accompanied by celebration, folk dances have become an integral part of the social milieu. There are numerous folk dance and traditional dances, and almost all of them have continuously evolved and they've improvised. Folk dances are performed for every possible occasion: to celebrate the arrival of seasons, birth of a child, wedding, festivals, which are aplenty. The folk dance is extremely simple, with minimum of steps or movement. Indian folk dances are beautiful, full of energy and vitality. Some dances are performed separately by men and women, while some performances are held where both men and women they perform all together. On most occasions, the dancers sing themselves accompanied by artists with instruments. Each form of folk dance has a specified form of a costume, along with that a rhythm involved as well. Most of the costumes worn for folk dances are colorful, with exclusive jewels and designs. Now let's have a look at what are the various type of folk dances we have in India. First of all, talking about northern part of India, one of the famous is Damphal. This age-old dance is still kept alive by the Rauf tribe of Jammu and Kashmir and is performed by men who wear long and colorful robes, accompanied by tall colorful caps. The performers place a banner into the ground at a fixed location and the dance is performed around the banner. So what is the name of this folk dance? That is Damphal, which is celebrated in Jammu and Kashmir. Then next we have Bhangra. Bhangra is said to be one of the most famous and the most popular, in fact, a popular form of folk dance of the northern part of India. It is one of the most popular and energetic dance of Punjab. The origins of this impressive dance form remains speculative. While it is widely believed that Bhangra is a martial dance form, it is also said that it was started by the farmers to celebrate the harvest season. No celebration in Punjab and surrounding areas is complete without the Bhangra dance performance. Next we have Ras Leela. It is a divine form of dance performed in several parts of India. This particular dance form is considered very important and is being performed by the devotees of Krishna as it is a mythological significance. It is believed that the dance was performed by Krishna along with Radha and her friends. Next we have Gidda. Gidda is another most popular and one of the most famous folk dances in the northern states of India. Gidda is the famous and most important female version of Bhangra. The dance aims at expressing the feminine grace. The women wear colorful clothes while performing. Gidda is usually accompanied by Bolia, a collection of couples. Next we have Karma dance. Karma dance is performed by the tribes of Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Orissa, Bihar and other various regions of India. The dance is associated with the fertility cult and is related to the Karma festival that falls in the month of August. The dancers form a circle by placing their arms on the waist of the adjacent dancer and dance in a rhythmic manner. So it's a wonderful dance performance. Next we have Jhumar, another most popular form of folk dance. This dance is originated in the Multan and Balochistan region of Pakistan. Jhumar is slower and more rhythmic, often performed by men. Jhumar marks the beginning of harvest season and portrays the happiness of people. Next we have Tirtali dance. It is performed by the Kamar tribe of Chhattisgarh. This dance is performed only by women who start by squatting. A musical instrument called manjira is tied all over the body, the most common to the legs, and the same is played by performers throughout the ritual. Next we have Kaksar dance. Kaksar dance is a popular among the Abjumaris of Bastar. It is a performance in which it is being performed in the hope of reaping a rich harvest. To invoke the blessings of deity, young boys and girls perform Kaksar. An interesting trivia about the Kaksar dance is that it allows the dancers to choose the life partners from the same dance troupe. Next we have from the eastern part of India, Chau dance. This dance form traces its roots to Orissa, Jharkhand and West Bengal, but it is popular in other parts as well. As masks form an important feature of this dance, it is called Chau dance, which literally translates to mask. The performers wear weapons such as swords and shields while dancing. Next we have Gotipo. It is performed by the different parts of women in Orissa. It's a unique dance form since the performers are dressed as women. So this is basically a dance performance where we think that this is being performed by women, but actually this is being performed by men, but they have dressed like a woman. The dance form is taken seriously by the boys so much so that they don't cut their hair just to look like women. So I believe by hearing this word called Gotipao, it's itself funny, but it's very interesting, I must say that, because it is one of the most special dances being performed in states of Orissa, and the men, they are not cutting their hair just to look like a woman. Next we'll come to the northeastern part of India. When we talk about northeast, the most famous, that is Bihu, is being celebrated in eastern parts of Assam. This dance forms the most attractive part of the Bihu festival celebrated by the people of Assam. Bihu is celebrated at the beginning of the harvest festival and goes around for 30 days. Next we have Nongkram dance. It is performed by the Jaintia Hill inhabitants of Meghalaya. The Nongkram dance is a colorful event. The dance form is a way of paying respect to the local deity. Then Bagarumba. It is performed by the Boro tribe in Assam. Usually performed by the women, the dance is accompanied by instruments like drums and flutes. Bagarumba dance has a rich history and is believed to be inspired by nature. Hortal dance. It is another folk dance of Assam. Performers wield cymbals and dance in groups, with each song consisting of 6 to 7 dancers. Dancers come up with a unique beat known as Jhangia Nom and engage in rapid feet movements. Next we have Jhumur. The dance is performed in the states of Assam, Jharkhand as well as West Bengal. The dance is performed by young girls while men take care of the musical part. The dancers place their arms around the waist of the adjacent dancers and sway to and fro in a synchronized manner. Next, we'll talk about the South part. In South, we have various forms of folk dances being performed by the various performers. So the first one we'll talk about is Padayani. It is performed in the central part of Kerala. Padayani is not popular but is also pleasing to the eyes as colors form the most important aspect of this dance. The dancers wear massive masks which often represent the deities. Kukumi is a popular folk dance in Tamil Nadu and Kerala. So this dance form originated when there were no musical instruments. So when musical instruments were not there, then this Kumi popular folk dance was being performed in states of Tamil Nadu and Orissa. It just involves women singing and clapping. Next we have Pampu Attam. It is performed in Tamil Nadu. This dance is performed while worshipping snakes, and snakes are considered to be very divine in this part of the country. Young girls wear clothes that resemble of the skin of snakes, right? So they almost wear a kind of attire which resembles that of snakes and go about moving like snakes. They move about like moving in a snake. Then Theyam. It is a popular form in the Malabar region of Kerala. Theyam is an old age dance performed to praise goddess Kali, and hence it is known as Kaliyattam. The dancers paint their faces with vibrant colors which act to the overall effect. Then we'll talk about some of the classical dances in India. Most of the classical dance forms originated in temples. Worshipping was the main aim, although every dance form evolved from different regions. The roots are the same. The roots can be traced from the Sanskrit text Natya Shastra. As time passed, Artists improvised many classical dances which resulted in the present day forms. Today, Indian classical dances are a very popular form of dance all over the world. Thank you so much for taking deep interest in watching my video. I hope you're liking and you're able to understand. I'll take you to the next video which will be talking about more of the classical dances. Thank you so much for watching my video.